Good afternoon. I'm very grateful to be here this afternoon. I just wanted to mention something about Postbank. Postbank is one of our partners that trained young people wakati wa ile ilikuwa inaitwa kazi mtaani. Do you remember it? Yes. When the young people were doing work and they were being paid. I was in charge of that training whereby those young people learned about savings. And I can tell you, out of the 455 shillings they were receiving per day, they were able to save over 20 million. They were able to save over 20 million. And the reason why they were able to do this is because they changed their mindsets to know that you do not save because you have money. Ile kidogo uko naye, you can save and be able to achieve something. My name is Emily Maina. I am a mother of 3 children. The first one is 35, the last one is 22. And therefore, now that all my children are young people, it gives me very great joy when we mold young people, when we ensure that the future of these young people is guaranteed. Sometimes back when I became a director in this directorate that deals with youth social development, yenye inafieka ile mashida iko na vijana so that they are able to have a great future, we wanted to come up with a manual. Na PS wangu wakati huo akaniambia, staki mutegeneze hiyo kitabu until you meet these mindset people. And this is the time he had gone to Korea. He had interacted with issues about mindset. Nami nikasema, I want to see these people. And when I met the mindset people, that is when I got my team with Mr. Chege. Please stand up. Mr. Chege, Wycliffe is there. You have seen the regional coordinator and Mr. Mwangi. Ebu asimame muwaone. These are the great people that we sat down and we decided that as look at these mindset people, tukakaa chini na wao, wakatuambia wanafanya induction in their offices near Safari Park. Tukaenda hapo na tukatrain. We were trained for 1 week. After the training, tukaanza program. Na munaona matunda inaendelea kuzaana. There is, in the Bible, there is a story of the mustard seed. And we are told that the mustard seed is the smallest seed. And once that seed is put in the soil, it germinates and it becomes the greatest seed. And within the time we met these people, which was sometimes in October last year up to now, we have been able to impact quite a number of young people. And during one of the graduations that happened within the Free Academy, remember tumesema ni Free Academy. Na wakati wanasema mambo ya Free Academy, wananitumia brochure, tunashare na regional coordinator na youth officers. We graduated 421 people. After that, the next cohort, we were told over 1,000 people went for that induction. Look at that jump from 400 to 1,000. And that is where the chairman of the youth fellowship decided that he's going to invite our CS. Munajua CS wetu? Yes. He's the smartest CS, anaitwa Ababu na Mwamba. Yes. Tukaitwa Korea. Tukaenda na 10 officers. Na moja wao alikuwa director wa the films services. Na tukaenda na 16 youth. Umesikia? And the reason why we went with the 16 youth is because when we were doing the MOU, tuliweka kitu inaitwa youth exchange. Na CS hapedagi mchezo. Akisema ni hii inafanyika. So when we went for a graduation, in the month of July, akaona vile vijana hao wana dance, akasema hii vijana tunaenda na wao Korea, and we went with them. And they were told they will still go next year. They need to prepare themselves very well to go and compete. I want to say this. The reason why we have this function is the Nairobi region had prepared this activity to coincide with the International Youth Day, which was on Saturday. Lakini tukawaambia hamwezi panga mipango iende sababa when the president is coming to officiate our function on the 12th. Put that one aside. And they put it on this day. And that is why we wanted this activity to be documented. It becomes part of the package of the International Youth Day. And that is why you are being given this. Uliza mwenzako how you can tweet. You tag these people so that hata sisi tuonekane tuko, si ndio? So we want to tell you that we want to change the mindset of young people. Hatutaki kuona ile mambo kama mimi jana niliona some place in Gatondo. And I'm happy that my sister here is working with other youth leaders to ensure that the mindset of Gatondo people inabadilika. Did you see that situation where somebody is killing people? Yes. That is what we want you to run away from. We want to put money in the pocket. And that is why when the president of this country was constituting the government, when he was constituting the government, I want you to look at this, all eyes up. He put the Ministry of Youth Affairs, the Arts, and Sports. There is a correction here. This banner was made before the reconstitution because previously we were like this. Lakini akabadilishwa tukaitwa Youth Affairs, the Arts and the Sports. Because in his design, he wanted all the activities that help young people being put together. So that you run about the mindset. And when you have the right mindset, kazi yeyote unafanya inakupatia pesa. When you join the creatives, the arts, hii kazi mumeona hawa watu wakishika hii machini hapa. Once you do that work even a short while, you are paid a lot of money. Omanyara himself na Faith Kipyegon anakipia tu for a few minutes, anapewa 5 million, anapewa nyumba, anapewa gari ile ya Haria. All those things at the same time, because it is what we are calling kazi mfukoni. Tuna hiyo pesa. Your creativity gives you money. But what we are saying clearly, if you don't have the right mindset, kama akili yako sio mzuri, I can tell you, you can even be a minister. You can be a president. You can be anything, but you are going to destroy everything. Let's build character. We build our character. Na umesikia pastor akiongea. Let's build the character so that the small thing that you are doing, the Lord is going to bless that small thing. And we are given even stories in the Bible. Somebody became a governor because of his character. If you are a young person who is doing right, unawekwa in the right place. Just the other day I was talking to one of our procurement officers in our office, and what he told me is that he has been picked to go and work in KEMSA. Do we know KEMSA? Yes. What is so much known about KEMSA? Yes? Corruption. But somebody thought that this is the right person who should go and work there. And he's not going to work there because he's a super thief. He's going to work there because his character is known. The character is known. Our CS is a super CS. And what he has been saying clearly, he wants documentation of the right things. And I want to tell you there are 3 things that struck me last week when we had the National Youth Week. because we launched our activity on Monday. One of the youth, and I want people to be quiet. If you want to talk, you come and stand here, you talk after I've finished. But I want to pass my message. One of the young people came to display a board that is used for substituting. Wale wanaojua mipira. When you want to change a player who is not doing very well with another one, you substitute. And one of the young people came up with an innovation, and he wanted to substitute. He came up with an innovation whereby you press a button to substitute. And when the CS went to see what is happening, that youth was picked out. Na atampatia financing that will help him develop those substitution boards that will be used in the country. Munanielewa? Yes. One innovation that was spotted, but you get money to produce as many, na munajua sporting sasa ni sport pesa. Because once you are very good in sport, you'll be paid for it. Another young person, there is a program we call Chandaria, and we spoke with the person in charge. It has been in Nairobi for some time. We now agreed, let it go to Kiambu. Young people are trained on ICT. One of the girls who was graduating on the International Youth Day, akasimama, akaambia CS, mimi CS, I'm a beneficiary of KOP. Na vile umesema you want to support people who are doing very well. I know the dress that I have, sio hii. Akasema ile nguo nimevaa ni mimi nilishona. Na kwa hivyo mimi nataka unipe 200,000 niende ninunue machine na nianze kushona. CS akasema I will give you that 200,000, you buy the machines na ile apparels ni zile nguo zinatumika kwa michezo, utakuwa part of that. Makofi kwa CS wetu. Another of the youth who came to visit our office, alikuwa ametengeneza products out of the waste materials. Waste materials ameshikanisha vizuri sana. CS akaenda kule ameweka hizo vitu zake. CS aliambia hata hiyo wale PSS na wageni wote walikuwa nunueni hizi vitu za huyu youth. And this is reality, the reality of the situation. When we say that the State Department for Youth Affairs, the Arts and Sports is there for you, is there to put money in your pockets. Pick out that creativity that you have. Pick out that talent that you have, and you'll be paid your money. You can imagine like the wanaitwa MCs. Vile mumeona Mr. Mwangi akifanya ama this young person. Kiona mtu anagongwa 100,000 surely. Do you get me? Yes. Mtu anakuja anakuwa MC anapewa 100,000 na hajaiba. Are you with me? Yes. Anapewa because we want the reality of putting money in the pocket to be there. So my dear young people, let us utilize the opportunities that are there. Remember, the regional coordinator has mentioned that we have so many funding. Kuna ile national government affirmative action iko huko, vijana wako. Iko youth fund, youth enterprise development fund iko. Uwezo ile inakuwa chaperoned by your MP iko. Kuna ile hasra fund ilikuja iko. Kuna wale wameongea juu ya KOP. It has been there. It is coming to an end. And just as it is coming to an end, kuna ingine inaitwa nyota. New opportunities that are coming for young people. And I want to tell you this. The opportunities that are there, sio ati ni mtoto wangu ama ni relative yangu. Most of these things unafinya a button. Something called what? Mwangi. Mwangi, are you there? When you press a button and names come. Randomization. Randomization, random. It means random. If you want to know the person you want to give money, sio ati ni huyu namjua ama ni nani. You press a button. All those who can be able to benefit, you press a button and the names appear. So that is how transparent we are. But we know that with all the opportunities that are there by the government, we want transparency and accountability. The president has pronounced himself. When the president pronounces himself, the CSs, kama nyinyi nimemwambia, CS wetu anaitwa Ababu na Mwamba. Akifuata hivyo na PS wetu anaitwa Ismail Marim. Na kuna mwingine anaitwa Tum. Tunafuata sheria hadi the officer in the sub-county. We want to support you. For us to support you, you must know your youth officer at the sub-county. Most of the youth make a mistake of moving from wherever they come from. Mtu anatoka Mombasa anakuja Nairobi. Anasema nataka usaidizi. Namuuliza, do you know your youth officer? Simjui. Rudi kwanza. Enda mjuane na huyo ndio atatuambia kama mnajuana ama what you are saying is true. So IYF, may the Lord bless you. You are doing great job. Great job. And I want to tell you, on the 12th of August, when we finished the International Youth Day, which we celebrated on the 11th, our CS went to Western. And when one of the members of the IYF explained or introduced himself and talked about his organization, what the CS told him, this IYF is offering solutions to the youth issues. Na ningetaka this IYF, the tenets that it stands for, to be to spread out to the whole country. Sasa mimi, I want to commit with the partners that we have here that we shall move from region to region so that as many people as possible change their mindset. Change your mindset. And I hope you have not forgotten that picture of the young man, that Korean man, who is a standard 4 dropout. And when engineers and big people were saying things are impossible, alisema, it is possible. It is possible. Can you believe that it is possible? Whether you come from what kind of a family, it is possible. When you train your mind to believe, mimi naweza. I want to tell you that in the financial year of government, the financial year of government starts in July. Na pesa haijaanza kuflow. Lakini hiyo haikutustopisha kusema hatutakuja hapa because hatuna hii, hatuna ile. Mumeona tumekura. IYF has given us food. Tumepata gari za kutuleta hapa. Tunaongea na these speakers, we are not paying for it. And that is why partnership is very important. Even in the homes that we come from. Do not say that my mother is poor, I am an only child, I am not known. Seek partnerships na mambo itakuwa vizuri. I want to finish with a very sad story. I think a week ago, tulisikia habari of a certain woman who died, and for 9 months nobody knew about where she was. Did you hear that story?
Yes.
9 months. Hata kama ungekuwa a witch, 9 months. Nobody knows where you have been. Let us not be like that woman. Check your friends. Check your friends. Where is my friend? Who is that person we went to school with? And this is how we are going to develop. Currently, we have the devolution conference happening in Eldoret. Switch on to the TV and see what has the president said. What has the leader of opposition said? What has your MP said akiwa huko Eldoret? But within the area I come from, we also plant trees. And the president has a target of 1.5 billion for a particular period of time. And the journey of 1,000 months starts with miles. Starts with what? One step. Mimi niko karibu 60 years. When I'm celebrating my birthday, if I plant 50 something trees, na huyu kijana ni 24. If he planted 24, I believe we are around 250 people or 300 here. Can you imagine if we planted 20 trees? Bwana Kirui, hiyo ni ngapi? 300 people multiplied by 20. 6,000. So if you put 6,000 over 1.5 billion multiplied by 100, you see we'll be making a step. So encourage your grandfather, those who have a grandfather. Encourage your mother and your father and your brothers and your sisters. Let's plant trees. Once we plant the trees, we shall have enough water. We shall be able to do irrigation. We shall have enough food. And with the right mindset, we are going to prosper. Mimi nawapenda sana. Ministry inampenda sana. IYF inampenda sana. And I believe we shall have the right mindset and our future is guaranteed. God bless you.